Hey guys, Ninja here for another FIFA Fulham part. This is part 7, I believe. Straight after the last part, which is... oh, I remember now. This is the last game in December. I believe this is like the 28th of December or something. So we're in the 19th game of the season. It is in the snow and it's away from home, so double problems there. Playing in the snow always brings its own difficulties. It's like playing in the rain. Sort of makes it a little bit more difficult, but some weird defending. I have no idea what Kanyas was doing there. He literally back-heeled it to Benteke, and he's not going to miss that, to be honest. So, or is it Vyman? Either way, they weren't going to miss it. But we did come back. A great cross into Alvaro. Alvaro scores when he needs to, as I said a couple of episodes ago. He's quite useful in that sense. He's not a fantastic striker, and I won't be signing him in permanently, but he is a good player-ish. He's a good replacement sort of thing. And then we just did the same thing again, hit the bar, and then Lamar came in from nowhere with a diving header. Looks like Alvaro's injured on the floor, which is not so good, but we are 2-1 up, so that's a benefit. We are beating Aston Villa away from home. Aston Villa aren't the easiest side to beat. They do have some good players, Benteke being the main one, obviously. In the 88th minute, we weren't done attacking. Lamar going forward. It's a good ball into Alvaro. He clearly got up from the previous injury and smashes it past Guzman right into the back of the net to make it 3-1 in the 90th minute. So pretty good. Did I just say Guzman? I didn't mean to say that at all. He's my midfielder. I meant to say Guzan. You know what I meant. Pretty good performance from the lads. Considering I didn't start with my star strikers, actually very pleasing that we got a 3-1 win. Very excited. Or do we get a 3-1 win? That's the thing. Do we get a 3-1 win? Who knows? I think they do some lovely build-up play, and this shows the real problem with my team, is that defensively, we are shocking. We are shoddy. And they had a great chance to equalise. It hit the post, got cleared, they still had a chance, It was still an option. They still could have done it at this point. I just could not get it clear. You see, there's no leader at the back. Ashley Williams doesn't seem to do anything. It falls to Benteke and it hits the post again. If I was Aston Villa, I would be so pissed that I hadn't scored there. To be honest, it wouldn't have made that much of a difference. The game would have ended 3-2 anyway, but just EABS, really, if it happened to me. If it happened to the other team, it's fine. Don't really care. Didn't really deserve to win that game, so it's good that we're getting points from it. And now the transfer window is open. And straight away we get an offer for Michu from Lille for 5 million. Now that's nowhere near what Michu's worth to this club. He's in fantastic form, he's scoring a lot. He's worth at maximum 15 million, I'd say. 15 million is a good price for a striker of his sort of standard. He's in form, so I could get a little bit more for him. I wouldn't pay 15 million for Michu, to be honest with you. But, you know, clearly, maybe somebody will be. I mean, you know, 15 million, he is a proven goal scorer, and 15 million isn't a lot of money to some clubs, so who knows. But we've got a huge game on January the 1st against Manchester City, and again, this is going to show whether we are ready for the top flight, for the top flight. Wilfred Bonny shows some fantastic strength, whips it into Michu, and Michu is right there. You can see why clubs are interested in him. With that sort of goal-scoring potential, I mean, you know, he could slot into any team. Obviously not like well, he could slot into Real Madrid, but I mean, why would you want him in Real Madrid? I mean, you're Real Madrid, you can afford anybody in the world, but you get my point. He'd be a good signing for most clubs, but then just a simple 1-2, got round my defence. Michel Vaughan was unlucky, took a rebound off his glove, but again, it heightens the defensive issues that I'm going to have to fix. I could have fixed it in the January transfer window, but I didn't in the end. I was more concentrated on other areas, so summer I will concentrate on it. But then again, just Michu, Vaughan, what are you doing? Why would you? That was a trickler of a shot. He could have caught that, and that makes it 2-1. And then eventually Fernandinho, it just lucky bounces everywhere. Milner hits the post, just lucky. Just a lucky goal that Fernandinho gets to make it 3-1. This is at home as well, which is hugely disappointing. But Nathan Dyer puts in a good ball, falls to Michu, but then Bonny's there to volley it into the back of the net. It's the inside of the post. Fantastic goal, but, you know, it's, I'm afraid, too little, too late at this point. So a 3-2 loss, not good. But then again, it is against Manchester City. They are second in the league, I think. And we showed our own. We didn't have much of the possession, but I mean, we had 5 shots on goal, which, you know, it's not too bad. So here we go. The suggestions that you made. I inquired about Wilfried Zaha, 6.5 million. Thomas Ince, 6.5 million. There we go. Kasami was 4.7 million, and Nathaniel Klein was 4.7 million. Now, I only have 6.5 million. I don't know how much money I've got actually to spend currently. So I thought I'd go with the best out of those few players, which was Wilfried Zaha. Wilfried Zaha is a promising youngster, and we receive another transfer offer for Michu from West Ham. Now, 7 million is more than Lille were offering, but I'm afraid it's still not even half of what I want. Russia offered me an international management place. Again, I'm going to reject that. Not really interested in managing Russia. They're not a very good side. We get another offer for Michu. He's hot property at the minute from Valencia. And so I put another 15 and a half, or just 15. Put 15 mil on him. Same as everybody else. If they're willing to spend that much, then, you know, they get him. Lille say that's too much. I was expecting that to happen. They're not a very rich team. And West Ham said the same. Again, not really surprising. They're not that rich of a team. Alan Tate's returned. I don't really know who that is. But big news. Valencia accepted the 15 million and move ahead with the Michu deal. Which means that Michu will be leaving the club. Wilfried Zaha accepts the transfer offer. Wilfried Zaha, I mean, Manchester United accept the transfer offer, so 4.8, I think. So that's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'm offering him the right wages, so that's all good. He should sign in the coming days. Wilfried Zaha, contract offer accepted. There you go. But Michu, there he's gone. He has gone to Valencia. We have £12.5 million to spend. And I'm afraid I didn't have time. Well, I sort of did, but I wanted to record a lot of games. I'm actually at the end of the season now. But so I did go ahead and sign a striker without you suggesting it. I do apologise, but I hope you will be happy with who I scouted. I scouted for Diego Costa and Luke de Jong, but they were way out of my price range. So I looked at Wellington Nem. Very, very quick player. I was going to sign him in FIFA 13 actually for my Fulham career, but instead I signed Insigne. So he was sort of a toss-up between Insigne and Wellington Nem, and he was only £8.5 million. So I was thinking, right, okay, I can get him for cheaper than that, considering it's FC Shakhtar's. I don't know how to say their name, to be honest. So I knew I could get him for a bit cheaper. I didn't really know how much cheaper, so I was going to put an offer of about 6.7. If that was accepted, I'd be very, very happy, because that's a bargain, really. He's only 21, and he grows to a ridiculous amount. We beat Nottingham. Oh no, we drew with Nottingham Forest 1-0 in the cup. I missed that. We simmed it because I don't really care about the FA Cup. To be honest. I only care about domestic cups when I'm in like the latter stages. But if I get knocked out in the early, I can't be bothered to play them. So if I get knocked out, I'm not really that bothered. Currently, we're miles behind 5th. This game ended 0-0. Bit of a boring score. But currently we are absolutely miles behind. We're on 35 points, they're on 44 points, I think. We are miles and miles behind. We get another international offer from Finland, which I reject because they're not a good enough side. And we also get a transfer offer for Ashley Williams from Atlanta. 2.7 million for my best centre-back is not an acceptable offer. I bumped that up to 10 million. That would be an acceptable offer. He's not the best centre-back, but he's the best centre-back I got. Another huge game against Spurs, because Spurs is the sort of team that I'll be battling for 5th. So it's huge if we can get a result here. It is at home, I believe. So kind of scary. As you can see, we're only 2 points behind Spurs. So it's possible. It is possible we can beat them. They're on similar form to us, but Taylor gets some space. He lets fly. Brad Friedel gets his hands whipped. Wilfred Bonny's there to clean up. And scores in the 13th minute, his 13th league goal as well. He's on fire at the minute, which is fantastic, and it only keeps our 5th place prospects sort of open if we have a striker that's in form. Considering we haven't got Michu anymore at the minute, but what a finish. What a finish from Kyle flipping Walker. I was raging when that went in, but what a goal. That's an absolutely fantastic goal. It did end 1-1, which is a good result considering Tottenham are above our league, to be honest with you. So good result in basis of that. And this episode is just about to end, but with the transfer offer accepted for Wellington Dem, I offer him a contract, which is very cheap, 15 grand, but I offer him a contract. But that's the end of this episode, guys. So if you did enjoy, please do leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you for the next episode. They accepted the offer. Goodbye!
So what do those results mean to the league table? At the top of the table remain Manchester City with